Well, as a young man myself,
all right,
who's
you
just
have a plan.
I'm trying to make my financial dreams come true, and I want you to just take a look at
Us three. We're old souls, millennials. You
Yes,
know,
we're all old souls.
All
right.
And
our
this is a young
Gen
man.
Z
Throw it at
companion
me.
here.
What do you got? The Gen Z portfolio.
Okay.
the 11 most expensive Pokemon cards. How do you feel about... So I recently decided I think I should buy or start getting at least shares in some of these cards. Any thoughts on this?
On Pokemon?
Yeah,
Pokemon
Pokemon cards.
cards.
It's
Collectibles.
New store
exploded
of
in
asset.
recent years.
Collectibles.
It's exploded
It's not
in recent
my
years.
it's not my jazz.
What would the Pokemon Mafia say about such an
I
investment?
don't know what they would say. I don't even know what the Pokemon Mafia is.
This is well, I'll have you know, this market in the last 5 years, thanks to maybe Logan Paul,
Yeah, sure. YouTubers.
has really taken off.
So you
Has
don't
really
think it's
taken
worth
off.
it to pay $420,000 for a little piece of
I have
cardboard?
no opinion.
Okay. Safe answer. Okay, but what about this?
Not a no.
Not a no. Not a no.
So I've been sports gambling a lot. I watch every weekend. Avid NFL fan. Get into the NBA when it comes around. MLB playoffs. Really anything I could bet on though. Like if what clothes the tennis player is going to come out in the finals of Wimbledon. You can bet on it now. How do you feel about me putting about 20% of my earnings into this?
I don't feel good about it.
No. I don't think you understand. I'm dollar cost averaging into it.
I don't feel good about it.
Is it because of the sports? You prefer hockey?
No.
Do you think I should?
You should actually know something about me. I never gamble.
Never.
Ever. I don't go to Vegas. I don't do sports betting of
you
any
went to
kind.
Vegas in the movie.
Went to Vegas in the movie.
I didn't, but I didn't roll dice. I don't gamble. I never have.
You missed the extended cut where Steve Carell spends about an hour at the blackjack.
You know, that didn't happen.
That was the one inaccuracy
Well,
in the
some
movie.
would say your big bet in 2007 was a gamble. Are you a gambler?
That
in
was not.
one?
I didn't think of it as a gamble. I thought, look, I did real fundamental research, and I thought I would.
And I
thought that was fine. I have no opinion on this.
Okay.
Bitcoin.
Well, more crypto broadly, you got Bitcoin, and that one's the biggest, I would say. Like I'm putting the largest share into that, but I'm putting stuff into maybe like 5% of my earnings into like Sheeb.
Sheep?
Sheeb.
What's Sheeb?
Sheeb. It's a coin, but it's not a real coin. It has a dog on it.
The picture of the
But
dog.
it's not Doge. It's a different dog.
I don't have any opinion on Sheep.
I mean, one of our good friends invested
I will
$1,000
admit
into Trump
that
coin.
I own a little bit of Bitcoin.
I thought he
Okay.
was going to say he owns a little bit of sheep.
I do own a little bit of Bitcoin, but that's it.
I'm curious. An actual question about this. You own a little bit of Bitcoin. What's your personal view on the merit of Bitcoin specifically, like the good and the bad? Because it's become something in the last like 15 years. Like Bitcoin, for me, I'm going to sit down now, started out as something where you used it to buy drugs on the internet. That's
Right.
what it was used for.
Right.
And now it's worth over $100,000 of Bitcoin, and it's a gigantic piece of value that institutions make decisions about now. Huge transformation. So I'm curious what your
So
perspective
my
is.
issue with Bitcoin is not Bitcoin per se. My issue with Bitcoin, and why I only own a little bit, is like if you sit down with the Bitcoiners, the philosophers of Bitcoin,
Sure.
and you say to them, give me a thesis. Like, well, why do you own Bitcoin? And they all basically say the same thing, which is that fiat currency, which is government currency, has been debased. So much has been printed, there are deficits, et cetera, et cetera. Then they'll say, but you can't like short the dollar because all currencies trade relative to one another. So the dollar trades relative to the euro, the dollar trades relative to the yen, but they've all been debased. So just shorting one versus the other is a shell game, they say. So therefore, buy Bitcoin as a hedge against the further debasement of fiat currency. That's the thesis that I've heard a million different ways.
Don't agree, but with them.
No, I'm just saying that's the thesis.
Yeah.
So my problem, so my response to that is, okay, I'll grant you that. For the sake of argument, I accept your argument. Here's my problem with it. If that is the argument, then on days where Nvidia is down huge and interest rates are up huge and everybody's petrified that the world's going to end because Trump just announced Liberation Day, Bitcoin should be up. And on days where Nvidia is up 5% and Oracle announces that the backlog's up 455% and Oracle's up 10%, and NASDAQ is up huge, Bitcoin should be down.
But it's the opposite.
But it's the opposite.
But it's the
So I don't know what
It
to do
tracks
about
the
that.
NASDAQ like one
But
to
I
one.
don't know what to
opposite.
do about that. I don't know why. So therefore, I own Bitcoin because every other schmuck owns Bitcoin. I think I'll be one of them. But my problem is I own an asset that acts contra to its own thesis.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to make of that. That's why I don't own more Bitcoin.
I love that answer.
I'm in line with that. I'm in line with that. I feel very validated.
Well, you have 20% of your money in shoes.
What else you got there, big
yeah, what
guy?
What else?
I'm scared of this one.
Now, this is unironically
This is
something.
actually something he
a
has in his
massive
portfolio.
investment. The next two.
He put his real money.
Guns.
No, not even
Yes,
guns. No.
yes, I'm an arms dealer.
No, not even guns. These are digital skins that go on video game guns. So when you're playing a video game, you might have a more brightly colored gun than your friend
Yeah.
because you bought this skin.
But here's the key.
On
You can trade
on
them
on your
money.
video.
in the
on
video, game.
on
Yeah.
the screen. How much money did you spend on this knife or this knife? Your knife.
That knife was about $14,000.
$14,000.
It doesn't exist.
doesn't exist.
Oh, did you not realize that? It's not real.
No, I'll have you know, a friend of mine bought me a real life replica of it for about $20 that he gave to me. So it's like I kind of
kinda
have
have
it.
Can we flip the page? I have no opinion.
Okay, that's it. Now it's Doug's.
Oh wait, I forgot
one
about
more.
my last.
Oh, yeah.
There's one more.
You know, our lives are they're so digital these days. And I figured, why not get ahead? I'm a little late to the real estate train as a young Gen Z man. And I thought to myself, I can get ahead of the real estate trend on the web.
Oh no.
So I bought this NFT apartment.
This is an NFT, a picture of an
And
apartment.
a picture of an apartment that
And
I
you
can have at all times.
actually
It's
bought
mine.
this?
You bought this for real.
And I bought this for real.
How much did it cost you?
About $900.
Wow.
You spent $900
No, I did.
Sounds
I spent
cheap.
$900.
What's it worth
for an
today?
apartment.
Cheap. It's like, think about it. It's like your parents or like your grandparents buying a home in the 40s or 50s.
Oh, on
you know,
Park Ave.
But
And
they
it-
lived in it.
and it's going to skyrocket.
Tell him.
No.
He's losing all his money.
I'll
so you
live
get-
in it in
okay.
the metaverse.
Okay. All right. Let's continue.
Okay, let's get to a more real portfolio from Doug here. This is